morning, everyone. Today we're announcing criminal charges in what may be the largest public corruption case our office has ever prosecuted. 5 defendants have been charged with multiple felonies, including bribery, perjury, and influencing an elected official. The widespread corruption uncovered in the South Bay during our investigation is systemic and pervasive. Today's charges begin the process of holding those public officials accountable for their actions. School board trustees and a superintendent at the Sweetwater Union High School District were entrusted with looking out for the best interests of the taxpayers, parents, students, and schools. Instead, our investigation shows they traded their votes on awarding bond projects for a long list of bribes. The projects they awarded were voter approved, funded by the taxpayer, and worth millions of dollars. It was pay for play, and the defendants received a long list on the pay side. Night after night of expensive dinners, rounds of drinks, concert tickets, theater tickets, Los Angeles Lakers playoff tickets, Rose Bowl tickets, Southwest Airlines tickets, hotel rooms, and a trip to Napa Valley. In some cases, the defendants even took cash for their children's beauty pageants. They also traded their votes for significant campaign donations. When it came time for the school board trustees to document all these gifts on their statements of economic interests, they simply lied. Taxpayers, parents, and students deserve better. The District Attorney's Office Special Operations Division has been investigating this case for about a year. In particular, District Attorney Investigator Vince Giammi, who is to my left, and Deputy District Attorney Leon Shore, who is to my immediate left, have worked day and night, weekends, holidays, putting in extremely long hours. They've remained focused on what has become a very complicated investigation and case. Currently, we have 13,000 pages of discovery, which gives you an idea of the amount of information Vince and Leon have been looking at. Our Chief of Special Operations, Damon Mosler, to my left, and Chief Deputy DA Julie Korsmeyer have been overseeing this investigation. I want to thank all of you for your hard work and dedication. I also want to thank the public, which initially sounded the alarm about corruption in South Bay. Tips from the public are one way we hear about these cases, and I want to say thank you for those who stepped forward to sound the alarm. And I also want to say to the Union Tribune, thank you, especially to the watchdog team, whose reporting on the activities of these defendants has also been helpful to this investigation. As I mentioned, this investigation has been going on for about a year. This case is an excellent example of our office's commitment to prosecuting public corruption. It also shows how such investigations are, by their very nature, tedious, lengthy, and secret. We proceed carefully on public integrity cases, and often the public isn't aware of the work we're doing behind the scenes. They must be handled with care and sensitivity to protect the individuals and their reputations who are not charged with a crime. And at the same time, we hold public officials accountable when we do discover wrongdoing. The defendants were notified of the charges against them this morning, and an arraignment date has been set for January 13th. If convicted, they face 4 and 7 years in state prison. I want to emphasize that this is an ongoing investigation. Additional charges and additional defendants are possible. The search warrants that were unsealed by a judge last week contain a lot of information which has been widely reported. Because this is a pending investigation and is still now pending, I'll be taking questions, but we're going to limit our questions and our comments. We won't be able to discuss the evidence or the pending investigation. But if you have questions about the charges today, we'll try to answer them. Are there any questions?